During the Clone Wars, nearly all the fighting took place between the armies of the Republic and CIS. However, on occasion, this simply wasn't the case, and there were some battles that, although very rare, sometimes took place in sovereign territories against unknown enemies. This was exactly the case when Chi-Cho, the chairman of Pantora, a moon situated on the large ice planet of Plutonia, requested that a clone security force be sent to the planet to keep it safe from potential invaders. Presuming that the planet wasn't inhabited by any sentient life forms, the Pantorans were completely shocked and bewildered when they lost all signals with the very clone outpost that they had set up. Now, if you can trace your minds all the way back to Season 1, Episode 15 of the Clone Wars TV show, we were, as stated before, introduced to the Pantoran race. They were almost exactly like humans in every way, apart from having dark blue skin and an extreme resistance to the cold. Not only this, but they also possess some of the most ridiculous Australian accents I've ever come across, bringing back haunting memories of neighbours and putting a shrimp on the barbie, of which I can assure you, none of us Aussies really do. However, let's get back to the point. Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Captain Rex, with a platoon of 501st snowtroopers, are dispatched to investigate this issue, with Senator Ryo Chuchi and Chairman Chi-Cho also coming along. When they arrive at the base, they find the place littered with dead clone troopers, but the computer systems are still left unscathed. When they eventually have the base operational again, they find a small CIS base and discover that the droids are destroyed as well. Hinting toward a third party, Obi-Wan discovers that a very tall, fur-covered animal species has in fact destroyed the droids. These species were later discovered to be the Tals. Now, finally to the unlucky clone platoon that was decimated, and this was, as mentioned before, the very event which triggered the response of the Jedi to head to Plutonia and investigate in the first place. A platoon of Cold Soul Troopers was sent to the surface of Plutonia in 22 BBY, where they were strategically positioned at Glid Station. They were led by a commander known as Mag. Not much is known about Mag other than that he led his platoon and had some distinctive brown markings on his helmet. These markings were somewhat similar to the array of markings Rex had on his armor, suggesting that Mag was indeed a highly competent fighter and leader. Their task while posted on Plutonia was essentially to field test Sub-Zero equipment. This included the CK6 swoop bike, which we of course see in the episode describing the aftermath of the events. Throughout the series of testing, the platoon encountered problem after problem. Firstly, their rations weren't shipped in insulated containers, which caused them to freeze up. This forced them to boil all the food, which removed the little flavor they had. Along with this, the CK6 swoop bikes kept encountering problems, which required constant attention, time, and resources. Lastly, and probably the most haunting, is that every single patrol that Mag sent out never returned, and subsequently, when reinforced search parties went out, they only found their fallen brothers. As we all know, they were being attacked by the mysterious species called the Tals, which were of course the sentient inhabitants of Plutonia. The clones obviously had no intel on these creatures and thus dubbed them the Icemen. On one fateful night, Commander Mag and one of his troopers, Shiv, were out seeing to an outer sensor on the perimeter of Glid Station. As luck would have it, their Freako bikes froze up during the task, and Glid Station couldn't send an LAAT to pick them up until dawn. This forced Mag and Shiv to build a camp and wait outside at the sensor. While Shiv was in the middle of telling stories about his hatchmate flanker to Commander Mag, the two clones were attacked by the Icemen. One ripped open Mag's tent and killed him on the spot. Shiv was then killed shortly after as he reached for his DC-17 pistol as he attempted to mount a defense. After Mag and Shiv were killed, the Icemen proceeded to slaughter all the remaining clones within the station. Pretty brutal, right? The ultimate reason that they attacked the clones was believed to be caused by the fighting that took place between a small CIS garrison and the nearby Tals colony. The clones were simply caught in the crossfire as they were viewed as invaders by the Tals. So that's pretty much all for the story on Commander Mag, Shiv, and the rest of their squad. And now, I have a question for you. What would you have done if you were in Mag's boots? How would you have reacted to this? I mean, was there anything you could really do against 8 feet tall Icemen? Let me know below. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.